Welcome to my platform. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your location. And if you like what I do here, please, after watching, subscribe, put on your notification bell, set it to all notifications so that you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. In this platform, we react to all forms of video. What we do before putting the video, analyze it, and we sit down there to watch it together with you. Then later we'll come to the comment section to talk about it. Of course, everybody is entitled to his or her opinion, but let us always do it constructively in the comment section. People of Biafra, welcome to this platform. I promise you guys that I'll be bringing updates. Here comes Ozekhome, one of Biafra, inside court. Like you can see, he is speaking with the new lead IPOB counsel in the person of Mike Ozekhome. Emotional moment, he hugged him. Oh, may God protect Nnamdi Kanu. I want you to continue to pray for him. Like you guys know that they added another new 7 charges against him, but in everything we'll give God thanks and we believe that victory will be his and ours. So I'm going to be playing some interviews here. And pardon me, the last interview I'm going to play, the reporter there, I don't know what was wrong with the sound. You have to bring your ears down for you to hear what they are saying. Stay tuned. I'm going to try as much as I can to be updating you guys. Remain blessed. Continue to pray for.
Okay, I know say me na BBC Pidgin, but make we talk. We know say una dey court today. How prepare una dey considering the fact say government don sama new amended charges on top this matter?
We're not ready to proceed today, actually. And of course, we know they have no case against applying. That's what informed the sudden amendment. The essence of the amendment is to forget the procedure today. But we're ready to proceed. I'll have other applications we'll take it and also subsequently address the most unfounded and frivolous charge amended yesterday. We are going to address it and also on the merit. So, but we'll have other applications we have to take today.
Okay, for those of people where they view, for many Nigerians where they view it, what think will happen for courts today? Sake of say, na still get new charges where they don't amend. What think will happen for courts today?
We have other pending applications.
Like waiting and waiting.
Motion for transfer from DS custody to prison custody. On grounds that the orders of court have been flouted by the DSS officials. And also keeping him in solitary confinement, which is being subjected to mental and physical and emotional torture every day, psychological torture. So and other grounds listed in application before the courts. We're going to also take it up. Then basically we have a competent application challenging the court decision to proceed trial, which has been truncated by the amendment of the charge, the amendment of yesterday. So and we may have to ask the short date to respond to that. So no, even the one they filed, the amended, is not only frivolous, they cannot be sustained by what's attached to it in employment evidence. So we're going to challenge it on the merit. So that may be taken subsequently after today.
Okay, so what will be those new charges for many Nigerians? When for ordinary Nigerians, what will be those new charges where they add to this other 7?
Start mentioning that because that's what they call the list of charges. And the so there are charges. One charge they will repeat into several numbers, like 7 count charges. So there are one that run into 7 counts. So and as they are, it's not worthy of mentioning because they are all useless charges. So which the essence of filing them is to prolong the trial and also truncate the process of today. I don't want to go into the merit of the charge, but I'll address it on the merit. So thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, if you just watch us, this is now the BBC Pidgin live broadcast from the Federal High Court, Abuja, where the trial of Nnamdi Kanu go happen today, and we know say they don't slate the trial for 18, 19, and 20th of January. From waiting, we hear from the lawyer, we know say they don't do new charges. Now the charges now 15, before na 7 it be, but now na 15 it be. And we know say this no be the first time where this case they come call this case on the drag for court since 2015. And then today we know say then go talk about jurisdiction of the court, like I talked earlier. Then go also look at the merit of these new charges where then they bring court, whether true in go also plead whether in they guilty or not on top these charges, and also other pending application where the judge, the lawyers, Nnamdi Kanu lawyer go carry enter court. So basically now waiting go happen today, and the Nnamdi Kanu lawyer don't tell us say as it be now Nnamdi Kanu don't dey court, and from any moment from now, from 9 a.m. the courtroom go dey open, from 10 or 11 we know say the case go start. So we go dey bring una tori more and more on top waiting go happen for court today as it dey happen. And also we also go tell una say security dey tight, be like before where e dey rowdy. This time around they make and look dey very very professional. If you no need to be in court, you no go dey court. If your name no dey list, you no go dey court. So for outside security, they beef up and they don't cordon off major streets where they across the Federal High Court here for Abuja, the Nigerian capital. If you just watch us, this is not the BBC Pidgin live broadcast from the Federal High Court here, Abuja.
Okay, it's okay. Who is this person? What's this?
Claire, she's coming now.
From the Federal High Court, Abuja, where the trial of Nnamdi Kanu go begin, they go continue today. Okay, BBC Pidgin audience, this is the live broadcast from the Federal High Court, Abuja, where the trial of Nnamdi Kanu go continue today. As you see, this is the Federal High Court. We dey the other side of the Federal High Court. The show now waiting to happen for the Federal High Court today, and the trial now 3 days ago last from 18, 19, and 20th of January. Now the trial go last, but make we take on a true summary. As you know, the courtroom don't open soon. The trial of Nnamdi Kanu go continue for the Federal High Court. Now waiting we know be say yesterday government press another charges. They don't bring amended charges against Nnamdi Kanu again. Before we know saying they face 7 count charges where border on terrorism, saying one create secession, and saying belong to a proscribed group when they call Ipob. But yesterday government sama another charges where make 15 charges now. And before now, the last time we did court for December, the emergency session, we see in lawyers they ask me they move the trial come forward, and today they don't move the trial come forward. Today we go see the trial go hold for court 4, and Justice Binta Nyaku Naingo be the presiding judge over the matter. And for today, the government say the government with the amended charges, the government go answer whether they guilty or not to the 15 charges now, sake of say government don't amend the charges. Last time for court also, in lawyer been raised concern say DSS court of the way in day they no give them better than they violate in human rights, and DSS don't come out say no, say they don't give them all the maximum comfort where in need to stay for their custody. And so today wetin we go dey see be say government the federal government go read new 15 charges for to answer whether in dey guilty or not. And from the 15 charges, the lawyer said the 15 charges now yesterday now they do those amended charges. If not before, now 7 count charge now in the face since they bring and repatriate and come Niger to come face this trial. But maybe we look at what they happen for here for the Federal High Court. We know say security don't beef up around the Federal High Court. They don't block all the major highways. They allow people enter the place. Before now for the court premises now then they do the clearance, but this time around we see say then they do the clearance from the roadside, like very far off from where the court dey. So if you no get clearance, you know if you enter the Federal High Court side, then close them all the way from Federal Ministry of Justice. Now then close the gate from. So now security they tight. They don't cordoned off the road where they lead in and out of the Federal High Court, and that one means say anybody when no get clearance, if your court case no day to day, you know if you get access to inside the court. Last time also we also know say security also don't beef on the other side of the road. So waiting we now know be say the trial of Nnamdi Kanu go begin today, and we know say in the phase 15 count amended charges. Make we read some of the charges where government Sama these new charges where government don't Sama now be say they say Kanu allegedly used in radio broadcast from London where he boasts to separate southeast, south, and some part of Kogi and Benue State from Nigeria to form Biafra land. They also say Kanu allegedly used in radio broadcast from London abused Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari when he called the president some kind name. Also, Kanu allegedly import radio transmitter where be Tram 50L where he hide inside container go keep for Ihala, Anambra State. They say he declared himself as member of indigenous people of Biafra Ipob group where Nigerian don't ban. Then say he allegedly commit terrorism where he used in radio broadcast from London to encourage member of the band Ipob to attack Nigerian security operatives and their family members. Then say Kanu allegedly commit terrorism where he incite members of the public to kill police officers. He also say Kanu allegedly commit terrorism where in both say things go happen and he say people go die. Then say Kanu allegedly use radio broadcast from London to commit act of terrorism when he declares sit at home and threaten death on people when no they obey the order. They say Kanu allegedly commit terrorism where he use in radio to incite people to stage violent revolution against the federal government. They say Kanu allegedly commit terrorism where he use in radio to direct members of the public to burn down government facilities for Lagos. They say Kanu allegedly commit terrorism when he use radio to incite public to destroy public transport system for Lagos, where cause major economic loss. They also say Kanu allegedly commit terrorism where he incite IPOP members to manufacture bomb. They say Kanu also allegedly commit terrorism where he incite members of the public to stop the Anambra State election and destroy Nigerian political and economic structure. Then say Kanu allegedly commit terrorism when he issued death threat to anyone where no obey the sit-at-home order to write in own will. So now the new charges where government carry come court today be this. So waiting go happen for court today be say by 9 a.m. 9 court today open, and by 10 11 a.m. go see say court go resume sitting, and now Justice Binta Nyako now go be the presiding judge. Waiting go happen be say then go now read these charges for Nnamdi Kanu to agree whether in they guilty or not. But before with this on top the 7 count charge where government been done samaram, Kanu don't say in no they guilty for all the charges. Previously, what is supposed to happen before these new charges come out yesterday night be say Kanu lawyers been will come court today to tell court say he no get jurisdiction to hear Nnamdi Kanu matter. Why the lawyer they say court no get jurisdiction be say they say the way they carry repatriate or they carry still Nnamdi Kanu enter Niger to come face this trial no be the right way. Say Nigerian government no use the legal means and also the diplomatic means to carry and come back, and therefore sake of say they no use the right process, say the courts no fit justify illegality on top illegality. So now so the lawyer carry and give me yesterday, and sake of that one they supposed be won't enter court today to tell court say court no get jurisdiction to carry here Nnamdi Kanu matter. But as it be now, the whole atmosphere for the matter don't change. The whole procedures now go change, because today Nnamdi Kanu go answer to new charges where government samara, and he be say he go either plead guilty or not guilty to the matter. And now from there, now the trial go start. So if you just join us, this now the BBC Pidgin live broadcast from the Federal High Court Abuja, where we would hear matter where the trial of Nnamdi Kanu go come out, where both the prosecution lawyer and the defense lawyer go they argue on top whether this court, the Federal High Court Abuja, where go happen for court 4, get the authority to hear Nnamdi Kanu matter or not. So now you see say people don't they come out. You see security van 9 day here like this, they don't block all the areas, everything don't they set. So waiting with the wait for now for the court to open in doors so that lawyers and representatives of Nnamdi Kanu go enter. Waiting if he confirm say now be say one of Nnamdi Kanu lawyer Ejiofor don't come court, and he come with some of his people, and we
Thank you so much for watching this video together with me. Like I said before, if it is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel and you like what I do, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, leave your comment in the comment section. You are free to criticize, but let us do it always constructively. Remain blessed. I appreciate your massive support, and I love and cherish each and every one of you. Until I meet you again in my next video, for now we say bye-bye.